Let's hit him. There we go. Oh, there's another tip that I wanted to give you guys. Let me see if I can do it here. I learned it today with oh, I couldn't do it. Oh, I did do it. Did you guys see that? So if you have characters like Makari, and the only two I can think of off the top of my head, Makari and Monica Rambeau. I know Monica, who cares about her, right? I was using her, but if you have characters that have really long iframes and you're able to successfully chain them together, you can actually make it so that instead of waiting 3 times for him to use the stones, you can actually just wait once and then chain the skills together. Let me see if I can do it there again after this. See? Oh my gosh. You can chain the skills together in a way where he doesn't have the window that he needs to use the stones. The reason why I had to learn that is because the higher up you go, the less time you have to be running around and dodging his attacks. Alright, so what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and today I wanted to give you guys some more information about this Infinity ULTRON World Boss Legend stage, because I spent about 3 or 4 hours playing today, and as you can see, I pushed up to stage 21. Wish I had some more time. I could have gotten up to 22 or possibly 23, because I still think I have the DPS, but I will tell you guys that 21 over here against ULTRON is feeling quite close to stage 40 against Mephisto and Null. So definitely looking like they doubled the difficulty for ULTRON. But that's not the point of this video. I wanted to give you guys one additional tip that I discovered because I kept dying on stage 20. And for me, I usually learn out of necessity, right? When it comes to these boss fights, I'm not too sure if you guys notice when I make videos and whatnot, but I usually say it. I play very, very recklessly. And if I can get away with doing stuff without learning the perfect way to do it, I'll do that, right? However, because of the fact that when I got to stage 20, it was increasingly difficult and I was running low on time, I actually had to stop and learn one of ULTRON's mechanic. Now, this is a mechanic that many of you guys may have already figured out the way to deal with, but like I said before, I learn out of necessity. If I don't need to learn it, I won't waste my time learning it. So because of that, I was dying a lot on stage 21, and this can be transferred to every single stage. Like, all of the patterns and everything that ULTRON does is the same from stage 1 all the way up to stage 21. The only difference is he has more attack, more HP, and obviously the restrictions change. So for stage 19, you can only use humans, which is actually not too bad because some of the best characters in the game are humans, like Dr. Doom, for example, Human Torch. They're really good. Sharon Rogers, Moonstone, very, very good characters, right? I'll give you guys some teams in regards to the ones that I use and ones you could possibly use if you're trying to push up here as well. But for this video, I just want to give you guys one tip, and then I'm also going to show you guys the free-to-play account, because I actually was able to beat ULTRON on the free-to-play account without even using a CTP. So that's coming up as well. So let me show you guys the requirements here, and then I'm going to show you guys the tip that I had to learn today out of necessity, in hopes that it will save you guys some heartache, some stress, and also some time, because I'm pretty sure I wasted like an hour today just dying at the exact same spot because I refuse to learn. So I wanted to show it to you guys in hopes that you guys learn the mechanic and it also makes your life easier. Okay, so we're gonna jump in to stage 1 just because it's gonna go by faster, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean. So let's jump in. You know what's crazy? I feel like I'm the only one who struggled to figure out how to do this. I feel like this came naturally to everybody else but me. But this is just how my brain works, I guess. Everybody's brain works differently, and I guess my brain just didn't prioritize learning how to do this. But anyways, on higher stages, around 22 bars, usually ULTRON will do the primary, actually the hidden lotus and then the primary lotus. He'll do it about 6 or 7 bars. I'm waiting. There we go. So this is where he tries to open 4 chakra gates and hit you with the hidden lotus. And today, this was a pain. but I finally figured out how it worked. So we go bottom, then we go right, and then we just stand there, and that's as easy as it is when the gate spawns at the bottom. I'm gonna try and get another one when the gate spawns at the top, but let's bring him all the way down now to 8 bars, because then he uses the primary lotus. Okay, this is game over, because he's about to do it like 8 times. Okay, way harder to dodge. Okay, let's go through this, because I don't want to deal with this. There we go. Okay, so now he's gonna try and collect energy and open 8 chakra gates to discharge on me. Let's go see where he opens it from. Okay, so top, so we go top, then left, then right, then start over again. So we go top, then left, then right, then down. See, it's like once you figure it out, it's super easy, but it's actually a pain in the butt. When I tell you guys I died to this attack so many times, you like, some of you guys are gonna be laughing your ass off. Like, you made a video on just that? It's so easy. Believe me when bro, I died like, I can't even count, bro, how many times. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I am. I'm definitely not, right? And like I said, everybody's brains work differently, so some things are easier for me to figure out and some things are easier for you guys to figure out. It took me so long to figure out that, listen, you need to be patient and you need to watch where the gates spawn, and then you need to move counterclockwise, because it's easy to run from left to right, but running from right to left, it just doesn't come natural to me. I don't know how my brain is messed up. Okay, anyways, now that we got that tip out the way, as many of you guys are aware, about 9 months ago I made this free-to-play account right here, and we've been actively building it up to see how far we can get in the game without spending a single dollar. Because I always get people hitting me up saying, oh, Marvel Future Fight is so pay to win, you have to spend $1 million to beat the bosses and get everything in the game and all that stuff. And I really want to highlight that you can ball out on a budget and you can beat the majority of the game's content without spending any money. So as you can see right here, I have the icon that you get as a trophy from beating stage 1 against ULTRON, and I'm gonna jump into training mode and show you guys the team that I actually used to do it. Let me say this boss is most definitely harder than Null and Mephisto. Okay, I would say at least twice as hard. So because of that, and because of the fact that none of my characters currently have a CTP on them, as you can see, when it comes to doing PvE content, the ones I use have no CTPs, and the obelisks that I have on them are like 120, 140, 180, occasional 200% proc there. But the only character that I can consistently use right now to beat ULTRON is actually Makari. Are you surprised? You shouldn't be. I think Makari and Moonstone with a regular obelisk, because these characters are so broken, they can actually beat this guy. And she's doing it, or at least she did it for me, with a 140 proc, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Yes, you're gonna need the uniform for Makari because it gives her healing, and trying to fight Infinity ULTRON without the ability to heal, that is going to be torture, especially if you're doing what I'm doing and making it harder on yourself by not equipping any CTPs, even though I have them in my inventory. I would definitely advise that you give your characters that you're going to be using against him CTPs, because I don't think any other character in my roster will be able to beat this guy without giving them a CTP. But again, I could be mistaken. I'm gonna try some more and see if anybody else can give me results. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on stage 2. You know what, maybe we'll try stage 2, maybe see if she can do it. I think Human Torch would be a really good candidate to do it, but he's gonna need a judgment. Honestly, I think all of the characters that I have, with the exception of Kingo, can probably do stage 1 for me with my cards and everything, but they're gonna need CTPs. I think Makari is just the only one that can just slide by. So this is the team that we used. You shouldn't be surprised. It's one of the best teams for the first 14 stages of World Boss Legend against Infinity ULTRON. So let's pop in and let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? Let's show him the power of Makari. You know what? Let me actually start off with Cersei. Squeeze a little bit of damage out of her. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Alright, so quick tip here, when he's doing this attack and cheating to try and build up optimization, just try and throw a couple attacks at him with your basic in between all the nonsense that he's doing, because realistically that attack is just him trying to stall so his bar can fill up all the way, and then he can try and go for the infinity stones. So if you throw a couple basic attacks in, it will stop the bar from filling up as quickly, and then he won't get the stones. So that's another tip for you guys. Pop. Could have swapped the Icarus there since he has iframe ignore to stop him from getting the stones. Hello? Here we go. Let's see what he does here. If he uses blue, I might be cooked. Okay. Surprised my prot didn't trigger early because of all the basic attacks. That's one downside to using the basic. I used the 4 there and it actually triggered my proc. Alright, so what is he doing? Primary Lotus, or oh, he's doing the hidden Lotus? I thought he did this already. Okay, that's the first gate. Open. Oof. I moved a bit too quickly because I'm impatient. Even though I knew exactly what was gonna happen, I moved too quickly. I missed my proc there. We still okay. We still get him down to the point where he was gonna be invincible anyways. Okay. Okay. Bro, who said you could optimize, fam? No one. No one said you could optimize, bro. Yeah. Okay, cool. I decided to use Cersei just because if she misses with her misses her proc, it's not a big deal. Versus if Makari misses her proc, yo, that's a lot of damage, bro. I think when he turns back into vision, his defenses go down, but don't quote me on that because there's no icon above his head saying that that actually happens. But we seem to do way more damage. Alright, let's go. Let's dodge this Lotus. Cool. Let's dodge it again. Ooh. Oop, my bad. Anyways, Icarus is kind of slow and I don't have any movement speed. And movement speed actually matters for this fight. Because of that that Lotus. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna wait and then just pop the 2 right there. Yo, I hate when Makari comes out to strike. Come on, there you go. And just like that, we got it done, boys. So I don't want to hear nobody crying saying you got to spend money on the game if you want to beat World Boss, Legend, ULTRON, or any World Boss for that matter, because I'm beating them all and I ain't spent a damn cent on this game. Alright? Well, not on this account anyways. I'll say that. So experience, knowledge, and practice counts for a whole lot. And I love the fact that I have this free-to-play account. So when people tell me I can't beat the boss and it's only because I didn't spend any money, I can call it for what it is. Bullshit. Okay? Put the work in, put the time in. There's plenty of videos I'm pumping out to give you guys info about these bosses, especially ULTRON now, because we're still learning. So use that information, get some practice runs in, and hopefully you'll be able to beat them too. I will say this though. I don't believe you're going to be able to beat ULTRON without any Pierce on your cards. Let me say that. Because you see I'm cutting it kind of close. I'm still learning, granted. So I feel as though maybe in a month or so, I'll sharpen up a little bit and I'll be able to beat him a bit faster. Or maybe if I gave my characters CTPs and stuff, then maybe I wouldn't need the Pierce. But I think you're either going to need Pierce or you're going to need CTPs. And I think when you have both, then things will work in your favor more often than not. So I'm going to wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. These cards are 9 months of farming Giant Boss Raid and choosing cards every single time there's an event that gives you the option to use your tokens for premium cards. So I don't want to hear nobody talking about me gambling or spending money on this account, because there's no way it would still be VIP 0. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope the video was helpful. If I find any other teams on my roster that can beat ULTRON without the CTP, I will let you guys know. Or comment down below, guys. If this video gets, I'm gonna set it ridiculously high. If this video gets, I'm gonna say 1,000 likes, then I'll start putting CTPs on all of my characters that I use for World Boss Legend. I wanted to see if I could get to the 1 year mark of playing on this free-to-play account without any CTPs. So if you guys really want me to break that promise I made to myself, go ahead and get us to 1K likes. Okay, hope I gave you guys some decent info, and I will catch you guys in the next one. These are the CTPs I have, by the way. Let me show you guys. That Rage is going to go to Loki eventually. One of those Destructions probably going to go to Cersei. Energy going to go to probably Falcon and Makari. And the Insight, I don't know, guys. But I'll catch you in the next one.